Hello, welcome to my channel. Yes, I have a channel already for everyone who's been asking me if I'm going to make a channel. Yes, now I have. Today, I will be teaching you and showing you how to make marshmallow fondant because people have been asking me like what have I been using. No, I don't buy store-bought row your boats store-bought of fondant. This fondant have been through trial and error, and my mom hi, shout out to my mom. Yeah, my mom has arrived and came up with the recipes, the ratios, and the proportion after maybe more than 5 years trying. So let's start. For our cornstarch, it's 200 grams, and I tried scooping it using cups, and it yields around like two and a half cups. And as you need the fondant later on, you will be adding more. Depends on how sticky your marshmallow is gonna be. First off, we're gonna be using marshmallows. It doesn't matter, like whatever brand, it's always store-bought, and whatever you find in the groceries or the closest stores near you. And what I usually get is this jet puff because this is very common and I would always find it everywhere I go in here. And Crisco vegetable shortening, and this is usually it's always like present. No, not always, but it's usually for cooking and baking. Yep, it's like, I don't know if it's butter. No, I'm not sure. I'll Google it. And cornstarch, any kind of cornstarch, no particular brand, as long as it's cornstarch, as long as it says cornstarch in it. Okay. And of course, confectioner sugar. All right, any confectioner sugar is gonna be fine, trust me. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the measurements. So you're gonna be needing a digital kitchen scale. This is very important, but if you wait a little longer, I will show you the measurements without using weighing scale. Okay, like the cups and tablespoons, teaspoons, like that. But I will start off with measuring using the kitchen scale. No, it's not. Yeah, it's a kitchen scale. Right. Also, you're gonna be needing a bowl for you to put your marshmallows in. So while I am measuring, I am also boiling, because that's what we're gonna use for later, because we're gonna do a double boil. Boil? Yeah, we're gonna do a double boiler. Double boiler, yeah, right. Okay. So for the marshmallow, you should always check on the grams. Like this one is 283 grams, and we will be needing 695 milligrams. Huh? It's really grams. Oh, it's grams, yeah. I'm sorry. I honestly don't measure, okay? I honestly don't measure because I already have it in mind, and I already like know, like estimate how much. Sorry. So yeah, with your 283 grams pack of this, you are gonna be using 2 and a half or 2 2/3 for 695 grams. Okay. Next is our cornstarch. confectioner sugar, it's 110 grams, which is 1 3/4 cups. Okay. Next is Crisco. We're going to put 15 grams. So this is 15 grams. No, it's not. No, it's actually not 15 grams. It's 20 grams, but it wouldn't hurt. I usually put more, but to be specific, it's 15 grams. Okay. I'm trying to convert it into tablespoons so it will be easier for you. Because me too, I don't like using the digital scale. So for the Crisco, if you don't have the digital scale, it is 1.5 tablespoon. Use the tablespoon, okay? Not this spoon. The tablespoon. Yeah, because like me, I usually use the same spoon, but it's more accurate. Okay, as soon as your pot water boils, you put it in medium. And then before I forget, always stir it. Like, let's say every 3 minutes until all the lumps are gone. Okay? Or else it would stick into the bottom. So you better stir it every now and then. Okay, it's not stir, it's stir. Okay, and stir is we're driving. Okay, and stir. Stir is the right word, babes. Not steer. More than 3 minutes. Let's go and check on our. Oh! Wait, babe. I sincerely apologize. I forgot to put the water. Put 4 tablespoons of water, because the water will help melt the marshmallow. I've seen people like use the microwave to melt the marshmallow, but I don't think it works for me. I am more comfortable boiling it, double boiling it, because it is safer and you can control and manipulate the mixing, I guess. Just I'm not comfortable with a microwave. And not everyone has a microwave, okay? And then leave it. At this point, we can now put our vegetable shortening. See? If you see the marshmallow is majorly melted, it's the time that you can now put the vegetable shortening. Just mix it together. I like using my own fondant because it's not too sweet, just like the store-bought, and it is a lot sturdier, firm, but it doesn't turn into a brick. Like it's not that hard. Yeah, I've been told a lot that they prefer it because when they cut the cake, it's not like a brick. It's still like soft, chewy, and not that sweet. Beauty. the sides. So this is the messy part. You shall be using apron. This is the fun part right here, okay? Make sure that your working area is clean, and I already scrubbed and washed and cleaned it to the best of my abilities. Yeah. And this is the time you're going to put your cornstarch and confectioner sugar. I don't know why, but I like putting my cornstarch first. Cornstarch first, then my confectioner sugar. See, it's not much of sugary, so we don't use too much sugar, which is, I mean, I like it better because the one from the store is really, really grainy and very sweet. Okay, we do this while we're waiting for our marshmallow to be completely melted.
This is fun!
And by the time that your marshmallow is done and it's completely melted, it would be best if you have this bench scraper. Could be the metal ones or the plastic ones, doesn't matter, as long as you have something to scoop it out and scrape, because this is very, very important. You can just use your hands because it wouldn't be it will be sticking too much on your working space, so this will help a lot in scraping the remaining marshmallows. But I like using this better because it has handles. Choo-choo. And I prefer using strainer too when I put the marshmallow, the melted marshmallow, because it strains the clumped parts of the marshmallow, because to be sure that our fondant is really smooth, we will be using this, okay? Because it happened to me before, I didn't use this and there were clumps and it was a mess. Just so you know. This one right here is already done. See? Like there's no more clumps of marshmallows. You can see that it's smooth, and now it's ready. And you see this consistency? That's perfect. I can actually do this myself without someone assisting me holding the strainer, but I have a very helpful hand in here. I'm gonna take advantage of it. So this is how it's gonna happen. Thank you. I know this is kind of very, I mean, it needs a lot of effort, but the result is better, and it's, I feel more contented using my own confectioner sugar. No, not confectioner, my fondant. What am I talking about? Yeah. I'm more comfortable with this than the ones I get from the stores, because sometimes they moisten and Sometimes they melt too, depending on the brand. This one is always consistent as long as you do it right. And yes, I asked my mom if I can use her fondant recipe for this video, and she approved of it because she is generous. Because she is so generous. She is fine of me teaching it to you, you know, because it's better to help each other and be successful, you know. So whatever talent you have, no one can get it from you. And the best feeling is to help everyone succeed. How is that? So philosophical. This is my favorite part. Look at that. Just keep on blending it. Blending. At this point, you should not touch it because it's still hot. That's why the bench scraper works perfectly for you. I mean, for this process, just keep on mixing it, mixing. As you can see, we still haven't reached the consistency that we are aiming for. That's why, just like I told you earlier, we will be needing more cornstarch as we need the marshmallow, like this. And this is how I do it. This is how I add. I put some on the side. Just add it like gradually. Don't add too much all at once. Just add gradually and then knead again. Same process, repeat until you reach that consistency, like very smooth and soft but not sticky. See? We're almost there. Just have patience. You fold it, fold, fold, fold. Repeat the same process. Just keep folding, keep folding. When you notice that the fondant, the marshmallow is not that sticky anymore, you can use your bare hands. Don't worry, I wash my hands. I wash it all the time. Okay, at this point, it's still a little bit sticky, so just keep folding. And when you think it's really sticky, you add more. Just like bread, you keep adding flour, but in this case, we keep adding starch. I know it's a lot of work, but the result is fulfilling. And you can cover around, let's say, 3, depends, but you can cover 8 inches cake for 8 inches diameter cakes for this. And it doesn't really matter if you put too much cornstarch, because the cornstarch kind of dissolves together with the marshmallow. And while doing this, you can also watch your movies, watch your shows, and what I do, I watch my crime movies. Just keep adding, because it's still up. It's still sticky. See? Look. If it still sticks, that means you still have to put more cornstarch. The 200 grams is just to begin with, but you will be needing more. But it's starting to turn on. Good. Just keep folding. Okay, so when you notice, look, when you notice that when you fold it and it doesn't stick anymore, that means you are at the right consistency. But yes, I'm still adding because I like it. But look, should be like this, okay? And keep on folding, and later on it's gonna dry more, so you don't have to put like a lot cornstarch. So this is it. Now you can add more colors depending on the colors that you need, and you can store it. See? Beautiful. It's not sticky anymore. That's it. Hope you enjoy our video for today, and the next videos would be about coloring fondant, making toppers, what else, whatever you want me to do, as long as I can do it, you know. But yeah, this is the homemade fondant. So that's all for today. That's our vlog for today, okay? And look at that consistency. Perfect. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and I hope it helped you, especially these days that we have to be self-sufficient, if that's the right word. Okay. And for more videos, like, share, click the subscribe button if it's here. I think it's gonna be here. Okay. But yeah, so you will be notified next time I make videos. I will be making videos, I hope every week when I have the time, since I work. Yeah. But all I wanted was to help you guys. Ciao.